Good morning everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. Today is Monday and it is an absolutely beautiful morning out here. The warm sun feels so good. Today is an exciting day because our countertops are getting delivered here in a few hours. We've been waiting on this for a while. They were supposed to get installed last week, but they had some delays and setbacks, and so we ended up having the install today. Jalen left early this morning for a flight lesson, but he should be back here in about an hour, and then the countertops will be coming a few hours after that. So I hope you enjoy coming along on our day today.
Mommy, because look at the layout on these.
Okay, so it's Kyle's chore to come out here every day and gather the eggs and feed the chickens.
Every time there's some eggs stuck right here, just stop and then I have to roll back down there.
For some reason, the last couple days we've only been getting like 5 eggs a day. Usually we get about 14 a day, so I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, so we did remove the countertops, and so I've just been making meals that require minimal dishes because we don't have a sink, and I've just been stacking those dishes over here on the stove that I can't put in the dishwasher. And I could have went back and washed them in the tub, but I figured I'll just wait until tonight after the sink is installed, and then I can try out my new sink with all these dishes. But I am going to move all these dishes over to the table just so that they're out of their way. I'll wipe off the stove a little bit and just get this kitchen ready for the countertops. So like I said in a previous video, we ended up going with a solid surface countertop from Home Depot, and this one is called Aurora Cloud. And I'll walk you through the kitchen at the end of this video and show you up close details of the pattern and everything. It turned out absolutely beautiful in here. And then we are installing the Workstation 32-inch undermount 16-gauge stainless steel single bowl kitchen sink here, and they did go ahead and do the the main installation of this for us, just because when they put in the countertop, they had to install the sink at the same time. But then Jalen ended up finishing hooking it up, and he hooked up the faucet here as well. I love that the drain on this sink is offset over here to the right, and then also the bottom of the sink is sloped gently just to help to prevent the water from pooling in the sink, and it all flows easily towards that drain. It's just been awesome these last couple of days that I've been using it to wash dishes and things, and it also is fully insulated with a noise defend, and it's got extra thick pads, protective coating to help absorb noise and vibration. And yeah, it's just a really awesome deep workstation sink. It's from Kraus, and then the faucet is also from Kraus, and this beautiful faucet is the 18-inch commercial style pull down kitchen faucet in matte black. Okay, so this Kraus sink came with a lot of really neat accessories that I'm excited to set up here. The first one is this rack that goes in the bottom of the sink just to set like all of your pans and things on. This is going to be so awesome to have in the bottom of here. And this is a workstation sink, so it's got a little like divot on either side right here. That way we can put these cutting boards, there's like a drying rack, different things like that that'll stick right on this little divot. This right here is a stainless steel strainer from Kraus. This should just set right on the edge of here. Fits perfectly. If you can't tell, I am extremely excited. This stuff has been in boxes for probably about 5 to 6 months, I would say. So I've just been patiently waiting for the countertops to get installed so that I could unbox all of these goodies, and I am so excited. I don't think I've ever been so excited to wash dishes and vegetables and fruit and things like that. So this is great to just pop right in here. You can have it over to the side, and then I can put all of my like cut up strawberries in here or blueberries, whatever I'm wanting to rinse. The next items are these 2 different cutting boards. So this one's got a round hole in it because it is for this big stainless steel bowl over here. So this one right here, like I said, is for the bowl. So this bowl sits right down in there. And this one right here is the second cutting board. This is a bamboo cutting board. This will just be great for all around. So this is awesome right here because on this cutting board, I can cut up my vegetables, fruits, whatever, and then transfer them over to the strainer, rinse them all off, they're good to go. This workstation sink and all these accessories are going to be so amazing to have in this kitchen. I'm going to get so much use out of this, and it just makes the everyday chores more fun, whether that be cutting up food or washing dishes. The last thing here that I almost forgot about is the drying rack that fits right across here. So this right here is a rubber drying mat. So this unrolls and it'll fit right here on your edge pieces. That is so awesome. And you can just feel that this is amazing quality. Like everything that I've unboxed from them, you can just feel the quality as soon as you pull it out of the box. So most days I might just leave this drying rack here. It's nice and slim and I still have plenty of room to wash like everyday dishes. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of this away, then we'll look at some backsplash, and then I'll show you the final shots of the kitchen. Okay, so here's a closer look at those Backsplash samples that I got from Lowe's the other day. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing any of these now. We were thinking maybe this one right here or this one, but now that we held them up to this countertop, they kind of just blend in because this countertop does have a pattern to it. So we were thinking maybe this one, and if I did this one, I would do a black grout because this would just be way too much white in the kitchen. We've already got the light countertops, the white cabinets, so I feel like we need a backsplash that's either a little bit darker or we need to do a darker grout. This one was a definite no, and this one right here we did really like, but we didn't really think that the colors went good with the countertops. Neither of us like this one. And then this dark gray subway tile, that's kind of a little bit different because it has like a rough edge to it. We did actually really like how this one looked, just because it popped more off of the white cabinets and the dark countertop. We like how this white subway tile looks. This one has a little bit of something extra with this beveled edge, but we still kind of feel like that would just be too much white here in the kitchen. Like when you're looking into the kitchen, there is a whole lot of white, and when I decorate in here, I am going to be adding in some darker accents like black accents and wood. That will help to tone down the white a little bit, but I just don't think we want to do a pure white backsplash. I do like how this one looks. That would be really pretty, but like I said, we would do the black grout just to help it pop a little bit more. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever done black grout and do you recommend it. We did a dark gray in the boys' bathroom and we really liked how that turned out, but I'm not sure how a black grout would look. There wouldn't be very much of it because it's really skinny in between the hexagon tiles. So we are going to head back to Lowe's and also Floor & Decor and see if we can find something that's a little bit darker, more of a plain color, doesn't have a pattern to it, and then either is a hexagon, a chevron, or is a subway that comes in like a sheet like this. Okay, so it's already dark outside and I was hoping to get a final shot of the countertops before it got dark, but it'll be fine. Hopefully the lighting will be okay in here and I'll just walk you around and show you the countertops. Okay, so this bar area right here is my favorite part of the countertop. I love how this turned out, how they did the edge right here. It's just really beautiful up against these bar stools. And as you can see from the mark on the wall, they did make it a little bit smaller than the old countertop just because they couldn't quite make it that wide, which was totally fine. The other one did come out a little bit too far, so it's fine. I mean, I think we only lost about 2.5 inches of countertop. We gained some countertop over here because before the countertop was flush with the cabinet, but now we've got a nice overhang here. I'm not sure if it'll pick up on camera, but this countertop has a sparkle to it. It's got these little flecks in there that shimmer off of the light and just make it a little bit sparkly, but yet it still is a nice matte finish. Right here you can see a really good shot of that pattern on the countertop. It is a little bit more patterned than I thought it would be, but I really love the look of it. It just turned out beautiful. So here is coming around this side of the countertop. I love how smooth and nice they feel. These are going to be really durable as well. Okay, so now over here to the seam, which we were a little bit worried about, but you can hardly even see it. It is picking it up on camera right here, but they did an amazing job at matching up the patterns of the countertop and also just putting in that seam seamlessly basically through here. So when you run your hand over it, it just feels like continuous countertop, nice and smooth. They did a really good job there. Over here by the sink is how it's looking, and I'm so excited about this, having an undermount sink that when I'm wiping off the countertops, I can just wipe everything right into the sink. You don't have to worry about that edge of the sink around there, which, you know, all of the food and everything always gets caught in that edge. So we've got the beautiful matte black Kraus faucet. This you just pull down and it comes out. Like I said, Jalen put that weight down there attached to this so that it will spring back up when you want to pop it back in, but you just pull it down and then you've got your 2 different settings. I love how industrial this faucet looks, but yet it still looks sleek and modern at the same time. Okay, so I will continue with the countertop tour here over above the dishwasher and then around here in the corner of the kitchen. Don't you love how lovely our wall looks back there? I can't wait to decorate all of this countertop, but I'm not gonna bother doing any more decorating until we do the backsplash. Here is the corner over here by the fridge. And it does look like a lot of white with these countertops. They are almost a light gray color, but this is absolutely beautiful. I love an all white kitchen, and I always dreamed of having a white kitchen. It just took a couple minutes after they installed them to get used to it because we were used to black countertops before. So once these went in, we were like, wow, that's a lot of white in the kitchen. I love how they did this corner over here. They just kind of jutted it around this wall. The other countertop just came straight out, but now we've got this nice little overhang right here. And there is a little bit of a crack right here, not quite as bad as it was with the old countertops, but there is still one there just because this wall, the way that it like bows, it's an old house, so the walls are not all perfectly straight, but we are going to be doing backsplash up on this wall, so that will be just fine. We can fill in the crack. Okay, so I think that is going to be it for this video. Stay tuned. We'll be doing backsplash here in the next 2 weeks and just completely finishing up this kitchen. I'll be decorating it and everything, so stay tuned to see it completely get finished. But I hope that you enjoyed this video and getting to see us have these countertops installed and the sink and the faucet. If you've been watching for a while, you know that we've been waiting a long time to do this. So it was a really exciting day, and we'll see you in a couple days with a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.